Hmm. Mistakes made by me. So today I want to talk about the who's. The who's in our life. Not the little who's in the Grinch, but the people. The other people that are in our lives. Why do we need other people in our lives? Well, because other people have learned different experiences in life than we have. We need other people in our lives to change our perspective sometimes. Sometimes we can't even control who comes into our lives and who doesn't, right? Think about all the people in your life as a buffet, okay? Some of them are sweet. Some of them are bitter. Some of them are good for us, and some of them we don't like. However, all of them have something to teach us. I remember a time in my life when I was so depressed that if just one person said hello to me that day, I would not go home and self-harm. That meant that I actually meant something to somebody, anybody. You know, the bitter people in our lives have just as much to teach us as the sweet people. It all just depends on what we focus on and who we surround ourselves with. The more you are around, what's the saying? The more you're around chickens, the more you become a chicken. The more you're around wolves, the more you're going to become like a wolf. The more you surround yourself with positive people, the more positive you will become. And the more you surround yourself with negative people, the more negative you will become. Look at the people in your lives and see what they have to give to your life. Look at the people in your life who gain from your life. Now do the same with your life. What do you give to other people? And what do you gain from other people? It should be balanced. That's why there's the pyramid of food, right? Sugar is at the top on the fat stuff. It's at the top because we need the littlest amount of it in our lives. However, it tastes so good. We want chocolate. We want the ranch dressing with our vegetables. We want all of those foods. However, if we get too much of it, we don't have a well-balanced diet either, right? We need the meat and the protein. We need the eggs and the potatoes. We need all of these things in our lives in order to have a healthy diet. So we need all of these people in our lives. I think about the girls in my life. I am so blessed to have them. I am so grateful that I have them because they teach me just as much as I teach them. For a very, very, very long time, I was with a person that just took from me, that took and took and took. And I gave and I gave and I gave and I gave my all to the point where I lost myself for a very, very long time. I'm not giving to that person anymore, and it has taken me almost 5 years to finally start to find myself again. And I am so grateful for that. That is why I created this channel, was to just share all of the lessons that I have learned, right? And I'm hoping that the more positivity I can make in the world, the more positivity will come into my life. So start doing that with your life. I'm learning with my kiddos that if I want them to do something, I have to be the example. I have to do it. I have to show them why I want them to do it. I have to teach them what a difference it makes. And by teaching them what a difference it makes, guess what? Now they want to make that same difference. We all want to make a difference. We all want to create something, right? We all want someone to say hello to us. Give them a reason to say hello. If you're walking around town and you're just staring down at the ground miserably, they probably are scared to say hello to you. Look up. I know in this world that we live in nowadays, it is scary. People do hurt other people, and that's why we avoid each other sometimes. However, no one wants to go home and be alone all the time. It gets lonely, right? So think of each day as a buffet. If you don't ever walk up to the buffet and put food on your plate, how are you going to know what tastes good and what doesn't? How are you going to know what you like and what you don't like? And if you don't ever take the plate and walk up and put food on it, you're going to starve. You will literally die without food. You will die without other people in your life, mentally, emotionally, right? This is why you have other people in your life. However, because of the people in your past, that is why you may have such a hard time dealing with people in your future. I know I do. But you can learn just as much from all of those. The good, the bad, the sweet, the bitter, the salty, right? They all make up the buffet. I challenge y'all to wake up each and every day and walk to the buffet. See what a difference you make. What food are you at the buffet? Some days you may be a cupcake, and other days you may be a steak. You know, what difference do you make in the world? But I challenge y'all to start looking at it that way. And the more that you start to learn from all the people in your lives, the more you're going to have a well-balanced diet. And if you were never taught any of these things about food to begin with, you have no idea. And that's not your fault. Start looking at people's actions compared to their words. How do they treat you? Treat others how you want to be treated. How do you treat other people? It all makes a difference. Now go eat and go be eaten.